This week's Sekulow update dealing with the situation with Pastor Saeed Abedini, the other Americans still captive in Iran, even though the United States has entered into an agreement with the Islamic Republic of Iran, even though the president promised he would do everything he could to bring Saeed Abedini and the Americans home. They're not home. They're in jail. Take a look at this.
I had the opportunity to meet with Pastor Abedini's beautiful wife and wonderful children, and to convey to them that our country has not forgotten Brother Saeed and that we're doing everything we can to bring him home.
Do you believe that it is conceivable and reality that the President of the United States is going to leave those Americans in Iran while he signs a deal?
The issues at stake here are bigger than politics, and they should be evaluated based on the facts and what is ultimately best for the American people.
The fact is, Iran continues to unjustly detain American citizens in their country. That is a source of significant irritation.
Source of significant irritation? A source of significant irritation that they're holding captive 3 Americans, maybe 4. That is from the White House's press spokesperson.
Today, after 2 years of negotiations, the United States, together with our international partners, has achieved something that decades of animosity has not. A comprehensive long-term deal with Iran. This deal meets every single one of the bottom lines that we established when we achieved a framework earlier this spring.
And I blame President Obama squarely here. The idea that we have cut a nuclear deal with Iran and did not secure the release of 4 Americans is absurd, it is wrong, and look at the message it sends to the rest of the world. We leave our own behind. We're not the only ones that were upset with what was going on and what is going on with this deal with Iran. It's a bad deal only made worse because the Americans were not released. Major Garrett from CBS News put the president under the spotlight. Very important for you to see both the question and the president's response.
Thank you, Mr. President. As you well know, there are 4 Americans in Iran, 3 held on trumped-up charges, according to your administration, 1 whereabouts unknown. Can you tell the country, sir, why you are content with all the fanfare around this deal to leave the conscience of this nation and the strength of this nation unaccounted for in relation to these 4 Americans?
The notion that I'm content as I celebrate with American citizens languishing in Iranian jails? Major, that's nonsense. And you should know better. I've met with the families of some of those folks. Nobody's content.
I want to ask you to pray for Saeed Abedini, for Naghmeh, for Jacob and Rebecca, and pray for the Rezaian family, the Hekmati family, and the Levinson family as we work together to secure their release, even after this horrible deal. What Benjamin Netanyahu has called a historic mistake has been made with Iran. Let's get these Americans home.